everyone.
Welcome back to our channel,
The Parchment Fam.
So today we have another video for you guys. This one is going to be a little bit different. So today we are going to discuss how we prepare and how we stay calm during a crisis. Whether it's a financial crisis, hurricane, or some natural disaster, or something similar to what's going on right now, which is crazy. So we're just gonna give you a few tips. I would say like a few of our experiences, why we stay calm, and some of our strategies that we use. So in this time, we don't have to be out in the craziness on the road, running around trying to grab something from the shelf that's not there. Yeah, so we're gonna pretty much see if we can have this itemized.
Yeah.
And then we get into the details of each item we list. Right?
Yeah. So you want to do itemized first or just one at a time?
We could just go one at a time. We just go with the flow.
So I think one of the main things that we do is we are prepared for not, I wouldn't say anything, but we always try to prepare
for anything that happens. Like for example, we know anything is possible, anything can happen at any time, so we always try to be prepared for that by having reserves.
So for example, we live in Florida and we have hurricane season coming up in June, right? So we always, by May, we already have our water set aside for hurricane season. We have our pantry stocked with canned goods and stuff like that. So when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, when they say okay, a hurricane is threatening Florida or whatever the case is, we're not out there trying to get water because we know it's going to be impossible to get water, so we already had it ahead of time. Just like right now, we always buy stuff in bulk anyway, so we buy our toilet paper in bulk, we buy paper towel in bulk, soap in bulk, Clorox in bulk, like all of these things. So now we don't have to be running around like chicken without head, like that's what I always say, trying to get these things, because not trying to let anyone feel bad for not doing it, but this is just what we do all the time, just to, and it's not that we're saying we're preparing for anything, but essentially
we always try to prepare, so to say, what if something happens. We're always in that moment where we say, what if this happens or what if that happens. We're always planning ahead.
And knowing what could happen.
Knowing what could happen. It's not like we're trying to say something is going to happen. We
know that every year hurricane season comes, so we prepare for it. So if you live in an area where it's another natural disaster that could take place,
it's something where we're prone to hurricanes. Some states they're prone to something else. Here in Florida, it's pretty crazy when it comes to hurricanes. We get a lot of hurricanes down here yearly. Every year, if we don't get it directly, passes by closely, or we have some effect. So
we prepare for that.
We always prepare for it, and once we keep ourselves updated as far as
so that's the second thing that we do. We stay informed. We're not gonna drive ourselves crazy and panic with what's going on in the media, but at the same time we stay informed. We try to keep up to date. Listen, you see, when hurricane season come, our TV stay on the weather channel. Otherwise than that, we're not watching news. That's just us. We don't watch news, but when hurricane season come, we're watching we want to see what's the latest, where it is, and so we try to stay informed in the midst of, even right now, we try to stay informed, but we're not going to be overly panicking just because we see this on the news or that on the news.
And we don't have to be out there in the craziness on the road, people fighting over water, groceries. We're already prepared for that before this even started happening, because we all, as I said, we have reserve. If you know you
we didn't, like, no one foresaw this, but we were prepared for anything
that comes along where you need groceries, food. Because the thing is, for example, in our home we might use 4 cases of water per month, right?
Not per month, but
I would say 4 cases per month. We actually have water set aside separate from those, so we never touch those. Right? So we always have that set aside. Each time the hurricane season passes or something, we use that batch, we replace it.
When it comes closer.
We keep it refreshed. So we never have to worry about, say, hey, it's expired or something. And our food, we have canned food. We never let it pass certain.
We never
let it pass certain limit. If we see it goes down to half, we stack it back up to full.
We don't wait until something to happen
empty,
for us to have it. We're like, that's the easiest thing you can prepare, and it doesn't go bad. Like, when is it? Like 2022
we always,
before they
like
expire.
2 years,
like,
they pretty much have like their lifespan on those. Is like 2
so we
years.
rotate them, like when you're stuck in the shelves of the supermarket, push the older ones to the front and use the, so
and we pretty much, we make sure we have like stuff in the house that we can pretty much prepare, like our canned foods, we can eat those. We have flour, rice, all those stuff. We make sure we always have those in bulk.
We try to always have that.
So we're never gonna run out if something should happen. We always have we have that in abundance. So
so that's it.
Worst come to worst, that whatever crisis takes a year or 6 months, then that's when we probably need something. But for a little short period of time, we don't have to run around and going crazy for no reason.
It's only perishable stuff that we would say, like milk and bread and stuff like that. We'd have to like replenish often.
Stuff that you can keep stored for a long time.
And that's a good rule of thumb. It doesn't matter if anything is happening or not. It's a good rule of thumb to always, if you can afford it, because you know some people just can't afford it.
But we're just basing this off our
But if you can afford it, I don't like to be cooking and I don't have any salt, so I want to have a spare salt.
We have a so always try to have a spare backup. Always try to have.
So I'm not gonna just go over and buy like a 4-roll toilet paper. You will never see me buy that unless that's what I can afford. If I could afford to get the big case, we buy at Costco. So we buy in bulk. That's gonna serve me a longer time, and it's cheaper.
Because pretty much even with the craziness going on right now, even at Costco, BJ's, and those places, we never have to step foot out there right now. Because we already
the last time we went was when it just started, when we were just replenishing because we ran out and we
needed stuff just for the house.
we're good.
Not saying we're preparing for something. So then another thing, whenever something like that's gonna happen, it's not gonna help you to run out there and try to grab it quick, because there's a limit on everything. You need 5 cases of water at the grocery store. You can only get 2. That's a limit. So that's another way you should look at it, that there's gonna be a limit. So even if you're gonna wait last minute, then you're still gonna be limited on what you get. So it's still not smart. As I said, if you can afford it, always have some backup. Always be prepared. Another thing we talk about is pretty much financial crisis. I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of people go through that, including ourselves. We've been through that before, and I'm saying pretty much when you're going through that, the way we keep calm, we stay relaxed through, we never panic or anything. Just put the necessities first: a roof over your head and food to eat, and make sure you're one day at a time. You're not. We never sit around and say, "Hey, what I'm gonna do tomorrow, next week, this is due, that is due." One day at a time. If you try to think too far ahead, you're gonna go crazy, because you never know what tomorrow might bring. So just take it one day at a time.
And we're very optimistic.
We're very optimistic, and we believe in God. He makes a way when there's no way. You just gotta believe in
I think that is our biggest
motivation, our biggest way to keep us
to stay calm, to stay grounded. We're Christians and we trust God. So no matter what we're going through, we always have a rock. That's what we say. We have a rock that we could turn to, whether we could praise, we could worship, we could pray. So that is just
and
us.
We always have an expectation that something is on the horizon, something is gonna happen, and it does happen, because you sit here, you worry about next week comes, it passes. You don't get, as long as you have life, you're good. As long as you have life, there's nothing to worry about. And as I said before, as far as financial crisis, just make sure you cover your necessities, like a roof over your head
and
food. I'm saying some people, they have transportation. If you gotta pay for a car, if you can't pay for it, then you go ahead and cover that. That's your means to go to work.
But if not, if you take the bus or something like that.
If you have to give it up, just give it up. It's not the end of the world. It's not gonna kill you. It might affect you negatively for a while,
in the short term,
but at the end of the day, you're not there. It's not gonna kill you. Life goes on. You just gotta do what you gotta do.
And I think a lot of times people overthink things. And whatever they're going through, whatever is going on, people think of the worst case scenario, like we said, we're very optimistic, so we think of the best case scenario. We prepare for the worst case scenario, but we think for the best.
We think of the best.
So we're not going to be working up ourselves because of what might happen or what could happen.
Yeah.
We prepare for what might happen or what could happen, but then we're not okay.
But
That's
that
it.
we're not dwelling on that. We're not
like,
dwelling on the
like,
negative. We just pretty much prepare. That's what it is. Just try to. You can't be prepared enough. We prepare, but it might not be enough.
It
but
might
at
not be
least
enough,
be
but-
prepared for something. You know. So
Yeah, so I
pretty
think,
much.
do we have any other thing that we could think of right now? I'm pretty sure there's something else.
Pretty much. And at the same time, it's not just preparing alone. It's the way you behave, the way you react. As far as stuff happening right now, some people they think of it as, hey, the world isn't. That's not how it is. I think sometimes if you follow social media, you go crazy, you panic, and there's a lot of fake news, a lot of misconceptions out there. You just gotta get the facts. Facts is what comes, and at the same time, comes right back to being informed and the prevention and precaution. That's all you gotta think about.
Yeah, that's the next thing, you know. You do all you can do, and then at one point, why are you gonna drive yourself crazy over what you cannot do?
Yeah, and what's not in your control, you just gotta
doesn't make any sense.
yeah, just move on with your life, do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Stay calm. That's it.
Yep.
Be prepared and try. If you haven't prepared this time around, try to prepare
Yeah,
for
you
something
learn
else.
from.
As soon as this ends, try to prepare for something else.
yeah.
You never know what's coming. So
You never know.
yeah, so
Yep.
hope this information helps someone out there. Yeah, so again, thank you guys for watching.
Yep.
Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and check out our channel. We have a lot of other videos on there. You can check those out.
Advice, you know,
We have
tutorials,
interesting videos, pretty much. We have tutorials, DIYs,
some sightseeing,
some
when we go to
traveling,
Jamaica.
traveling back and forth to Jamaica. You can check those out. You get a view of the beautiful island. Yeah, so that's it, and peace.
Bye.
Bye.